everybody. We are going to continue our deep descent into whatever that is, wherever we are. Doing bad things to bad people. It's going to be fun. Or actually good people too, technically. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna need some more wake-up juice. Okay. Now that I've had a chance to sleep for at least how long did I get sleep? I got 3 hours. I got 3 whole hours, guys, so I'm doing good. Alright, so
Dad, good to see you. Not many orbs are left.
oh, hello.
Sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by another machine. I was lucky. So orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Okay, so he had an orb and he took it back. And it spared him.
Brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs.
But why?
Unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide beyond the world itself.
Weird. Okay, so alright.
Powerful. Not the way I am. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Move this over here. That was actually kind of lucky for me. I just randomly hit my mouse and I was like, oh, that looks like a door.
Johann said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Of course. Oh, man. So I hope everybody's had a fantastic Saturday. Come here. Yep, come here. I want to get...
I've always hoped fire would return. Give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage.
Oh, God dang it.
Fire will reveal himself.
Alright, let's see if I can get up here now. Alright, can I not jump?
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your compliment.
Okay.
But I believe you have more important things.
That's probably the machinery that I had to deal with. So let's go ahead and let's go knock that out real quick. I'm sure something is waiting for me, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, man. What did we all do today, Chad? What did we do? I had a very interesting day. A very interesting day. It started off like any other day. I woke up. My head was killing me. Mostly because I hadn't slept. I got so little sleep. And here we are doing it again. And we'll do it again tomorrow too. Oh, that one's broken. Is it this way? No, it's that way. We gotta turn those gears. And I've been thinking, I'm like, I don't know how far we are. Okay, very good. I don't know how far we are in this yet, but I mean, I've been trying to think of what we're gonna do next. I still haven't decided, man. Like I don't even know if we're gonna get finished with this. That's the real thing. I have no idea if we're gonna get this game done before the end of October. I have no idea how far we have to go.
You have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
I don't know what that means. That's still in place, so that's good. Just buying myself some time there.
Dad, good to see you. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Okay. So now I can stop running and start to be a little worried again, because I have no idea which one is going where. Alright, bloodstain, so I know I'm going the right way. Oh, okay, that scared me. Alright, I'm gonna just go this way instead. I'm sure this will be another puzzle I have to solve. Oh, transept, okay. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how father must have felt about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, we're not going in here yet. No. 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 That place screams. Oh crud. Oh crud. Sorry, hiccups. That place screams I'm gonna die. Alright, how many of these? I have 3 left. Alright, so... Can I pick up a rock? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Can I... Ha ha! I wonder what's down there. Let's find out what I caught, boys and girls. Let's see what I caught. Was it a piranha? Is it a salmon? No, it's a... bone covered in mucus. I'm sure that's something I have to work on later, but I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Daniel, good to see you.
Oh, shut up.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I don't think I'm sitting around so much as I'm trying to make sure I don't get killed. Yeah, I've got one of those left. I don't want to just waste it. Alright, let's look in here. Oh, there's laudanum. We want that. How am I doing? Okay, a few cuts of... I have 4 of those. I'm going to definitely do that. Alright. Oh, look, a journal. Agripple Channa's Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Vire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and Tamter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karnk. I will have to address Vire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Oh, okay, so I guess that thing is the thing in the well. Make sure I get this right. Damn, I don't think it exists. Okay. So no, it's something in the water or something in the water in that place, whatever that is. So it sounds like they are actually traversing to another dimension of some kind, but I'm not really familiar with what that place is. I'm sure it's essentially hell, but I mean, I have no idea. Now, why you would want to go to hell willingly, I don't know, but you never know. People are weird. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. So, yeah, it sounds like these people that have orbs... I'll light that up just in case. I guess they can travel through different dimensions, or travel to at least one other place. And I'm not sure, like, I guess the Vitae in some way, I guess, keeps them alive.
It's close now.
Whoa.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Wow. Daniel sounds like he's kind of gone a little insane. I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
So Daniel has gone full nutso. I'd say nuts. I mean, it's not nuts to try and save yourself, but like, you know what? It never occurred to me until this afternoon. Oh, hello. Agrippa was able to speak to you without you speaking in turn. That was very weird. Why? So all the men had secured the prisoner. The ritual began. Why is it that Agrippa was able to speak to you even though you never spoke back? Right? It was as if he knew the answers before you spoke, or even though you didn't speak. That was kind of weird. I wonder what that was about. I mean, it may just be that they didn't have the budget for it or something, but that seems very weird since they had the budget to do everything else. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the end of the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. Oh dear.
What are my intentions, Daniel?
I have no idea.
Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Well, that's unsettling. Oh, jeez. Fuck. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Jeez! See, it's crap like this that makes me kind of go, you know what? Maybe just like a mass, just getting rid of these people that do this kind of crap. Like, you know what? I'm fine with it. I know it's still like not morally justified in many cases, but good lord. I mean, just whoever invented this, the Iron Maiden. I mean, could you imagine? Hey, stand still, otherwise you're basically going to just puncture yourself to death. It's like, what? It's like that is horrifying, and they can lock you in there until you just basically pass out and die. Just, ew. I find torture of almost any kind to be just absolutely just unpalatable. Even for good reasons. Like, but torture as punishment, I can't abide it. Torture for like, I need to get information, otherwise people get hurt, maybe. But torture, oh snaps. Let's just run back to the entrance, and hopefully you don't catch me. Hey, he's gaining on me, isn't he? I think he's gaining on me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our boy's gaining on me. Whoa! 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 Just run. Just run, bro. Door, 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 door. Oh, god dang it. No! So close! And the fact that he got me with one hit, man. That was tense. Okay. How much? Well, oh, I've got almost no oil left. I'll say almost no. I got a third left. I gotta follow these little things. That sucks. Alright, let's... So... Back that way. Let's not run.
Do whatever it takes.
Going to go quietly and slowly now. Oh, hello. skittering isn't helping. Sounds like something's just kind of running through the grounds here. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait until I actually can play a game where I can murder all the things that are trying to kill me. Oh, that's the entrance. God darn it. Oh, no, it's not. I have no idea where the entrance is now.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
My god. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Ugh, being broken on a wheel. Ugh. Oh, there's that hammer. Ugh. Medieval torture methods. I mean, hell, modern torture, any torture methods, just all of them are, just disgust me. Like, if anything, this is actually more pissing me off than it is scaring me, because I just find this and I'm like, you both deserve each other, let's put it that way. Alright, now let's head back to the main hall.
Who are you to question me?
But I wonder what it is that made Daniel and Alex turn on each other. It doesn't sound like Alex really had a change of heart at any point in time. It more just sounds like, okay, stay there, buddy. It more just sounds like Alex, or sorry, actually, we don't know why yet. It just doesn't sound like Daniel. It sounds like Daniel enjoyed what he was doing eventually. Which I think is actually, I mean, I'm not a psychologist, but I think that's actually, after a while, it's the idea that if you're a warden, like guarding prisoners kind of thing, that eventually you will see your prisoners as essentially as not playthings, but like people deserving of essentially the whatever you do to them. I can't forget what that is. I know there was like a study done on it, basically, where like there was, I think it was just a test just to see what would happen, and I think what ended up happening in that test was that you had some people playing guards and some people playing as some people playing as prisoners. These are just actors, right? And they were just doing random normal stuff. But over time, the test became less and less, I guess, metaphorical and became more and more literal, which was the point of the test, to see how far people would go when given positions of authority. We've already done that one. And I want to say that eventually, like, before they had to, like, prematurely stop the test, the guards were beating the ever-living crap out of the prisoners or something like that. It was bad. And I'm just like, yeah, Oh, crap. Am I gonna dodge you the entire time? Can't you just go in a corner and just... Not die. I know you can't die, whatever it is that you're doing, but... Leave me alone. Alright, let's just kind of gently walk our way through this. I wish I could remember the name of that study because it was very weird. Like, in my opinion, I was like, you waited until people were being like not just beaten, viciously beaten, like broken bones, blood, and like crap like that. You waited until then. Oh, okay. What if I do that? Perfect. Haha. Oh my god. I already know. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if anyone knows what they're looking at here, but holy crap. This is a bronze bull. Oh god. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bull, not a bronze bull. As he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled to the complex instruments which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. That's exactly what that does. This is a Roman method of torture. And execution. They would lock you in there and light it on fire, and you would essentially be cooked alive. And the reason why they used a bull was because the screams coming from the inside of the bull were supposedly sounds that a bull would make. And I mean, it's like it's absolutely horrifying. It is a terrible way to die. Absolutely awful. Like, I mean, honestly, I would just say, just stab me to death, dude. Like, that is just anything but that. Hell, I mean, well, I'll take it back. Not anything. I don't think I'd want to be crucified if I was gonna go. If a Roman was gonna kill me, I'd be like, just stab me in the shoulder or in the clavicle, or what do you call it? Like the space between the clavicle and the shoulder. Like, just stab me there. Just drive it right through. Hit my heart and lungs. Just don't freaking put me in the bull. And don't put me up on the cross. Jeez. Like, but the difference is that the other methods of torture that we've seen so far are active. The bull is passive, right? Like, you just put somebody in there. You can even just tie them up lightly, and just light it on fire and just watch. That's all you gotta do. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still horrifying. Alright, it looks like he's coming, or sounds like he's coming from that way. Ooh. But, the fact that this place is called the Choir, jeez. Like, by the way, we're underground. Where the hell is all this space? I can hardly see anything in here. Alright, I've already been that way. So I just made a giant circle, I think. Wait, no I didn't. Did I? Well, the good news is I don't actually know where I'm going, so let's just close that. This is the wheel. Okay, this is the wheel. Alright, yeah, let's leave that door open because I need to know that I've been here. Oh, man. I mean, I would say that flogging, like, the fact that they haven't had a flogging section yet is kind of weird. Oh, shit. I'm sure it's coming. I've got a couple of those pieces now. There he is. So I should just scoot around him. Alright, I think I'm safe. Alright, let's see. Where's the next room? Jeez, man, just... Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, this is the entrance. Fantastic. Well, I don't have all of my pieces yet, so let's keep looking. I would like to leave this place because just... Ugh. I find all of this distasteful, and if it was me laying out judgment for these people, it would not be pretty. I would quite definitely make sure that these people got their just desserts. It would not be pretty. Ugh. I mean, just, like, I understand, like, there are people that are really distasteful in this world, and I get that. I really do. Like, there are some people, like, you know, is it, the Hussein brothers? The Saddam's kids, like, they were really, like, is it something Kusei? Udre and Kusei? Is that what it was? I know they did some really, really heinous crap. Just, but still, it's like, you know, torturing people is still, like, just, no. Right, that door's open. So, okay, so, am I missing something? This is one of those moments where I'm like, I wish I had a map. Right? Alright, so... I'm not even really turned around. I just don't know what the layout of this place is. It's cut in half, at least in the middle. All that jittering around, just not great. Doors open. I've already done that one. Yeah, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or anything. I mean, you know, I'm more than happy to hear other people's opinions on this, but my personal opinion is just, like, just don't torture people. I don't really care why I don't know why. I don't care why you think you're doing it. If you know, even the government, where it's like, well, we have to get this information. It's like, you really just, no. Like, part of me still's like, it's at least more justifiable if it's somebody who's actively hurting somebody else. Like, if you don't give me this, then this person will die. Okay, can I jump up here? Like, no. Is there a rock I can throw on this or something? I was thinking about this. What's this? Poison gland, piece of orb. I thought I had 3. Oh, there's the third one. Okay. Bone is covered in mucus. Let's use the oil. Well. Well, at the rate this is going, this might be rather torturous. My gut says there's something over here that I need to do, and that might be the last piece. Is like the fourth piece or something. Or maybe there's more than one. But I mean, just I find torture distasteful on a level that's just like, I mean, so here's the thing. So one of the things that I've talked about it before, I save animals, right? I foster and save animals. This afternoon I saved a mouse from one of my cats, who I also saved. You know, I understand that cats and mice, it is instinct. It is a smaller creature, and I know for a fact that the cat that was going to kill the mouse, one, wasn't going to eat it. He was going to lay it at my back door as a present for me. Now, this cat's a relatively good cat. He's not in good shape when I found him, let's put it that way, but he is still semi-feral. And there's some things that I've tried to train out of him. I know that sounds kind of weird to train a cat, but you can do it. And you know, you can't train a feral animal to not be feral at certain times. Like, you know, most of the other animals that I've saved will, you know, they go, oh, it's not worth finding the things that I used to find because I have been, you know, this person feeds me and takes care of me, therefore I don't need to do that. So, one of my cats, in this case, the cat in question, is, I wonder, you know what? Hold on. Oh, I can't move with you. Okay, there's no way they want me to walk it all the way over there. There's just no way in hell. The cat in question here was badly beaten and basically just tore up real good. And it wasn't tore up by another animal, it was tore up by a human being. When I was a kid, I've ran into a cat that had that problem, and I tried to take care of it, and it died. I've seen animals with broken bones. I've seen animals with like lacerations. I've seen animals that have had their eyes popped out. I've seen awful stuff. I have such a horrid distaste for anyone that decides to torture a living thing. And the fact that I get to see some of that. So actually, there's a cat that's sitting in my lap right now. She was a tortured animal. She was actually a second chance pet. And you know, she was a second chance pet. No, she was where was it? She actually came from a really good shelter, and the person that adopted her literally was yanking her claws out and essentially like kicking her and beating her. And oh shit, not again! At least I made it out. So, like, eventually, I guess, either eventually he or she gave up treating her this way and just dumped her off in a parking lot, or she got away. Now, I don't know which, because I ran into her, but then I kind of looked at her and I saw her, and the way that she reacted to me was not great. She was terrified of me. I eventually had to like trick her by like leading a path of chicken essentially to like a box, which then I could close the box in, and she flipped out, as she should. But she was a domesticated cat because she didn't have the fighting instinct that a lot of feral cats have. She just had the cower and fear instinct that most domesticated animals that I've found have. And like when I actually saw, because she's a very sweet cat, she really is, but even now she still has that slight distrust. Like, you know, it's hard to explain really unless you actually get to see it. And like some animals, like if you know, like a dog, you go to pet the dog and the dog will come to you, right? Like, and there's some animals that'll do that, and there's some animals that'll kind of run away from you no matter what, right? In this case, like, oh, that crap. All the doors got reset, didn't they? They did. Yeah, they did. Alright, so now I gotta do this whole crap all over again. Thank you, Mr. Monster. But yeah, if you were to... Equivocally, if you were to, like, look at your hands and removed your pointer fingers, that's what somebody did to the cat that's sitting in my lap right now. And you can tell that it was done on purpose, the way that the actual healing was done. So like, you know, if you know, a cat can lose a claw or, you know, get really hurt in a fight, but the damage doesn't look like someone yanked it out. It doesn't look like, because basically there's little sheaths that are in cats' claws, and that's kind of like when they retract them and they push them out. That's kind of what those little sheaths are. If there's those little sheaths or horns, essentially somebody yanked it right out of their paw, and both of them have those little horns. And that's basically what happens, like whenever the paws, essentially that part of the paw atrophies and dies. I know, I know all this horrible crap from my childhood. That's, I laugh at it, but it's like, dude, like you have no idea. Like there's some, like, man, I got all the traumatic crap out of my life done really early, and that's why now as an adult, I'm just like, you know what? I just can't be bothered to give a damn about getting involved in a lot of crap. I just don't care. I just don't want to deal with it. But now nothing shocks me, really. I have watched a 4-foot lady yank a 7-foot tall man onto a morgue cart, whatever you want to call those things. I've seen somebody crack somebody's ribs open with one of those little rib crackers. I mean, it's. I've seen some pretty weird stuff. None that I would consider to be life lessons that people should learn. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't even like put this stream up on YouTube because this is pretty dark, man. This is some heavy stuff. But yeah, no, torture never sits well with me, no matter what. Okay, why does this look like it's in a different spot? And why does this look like a different... Oh, there we go. Hey, look at that! Hooray, I made it, guys! How are you over here, you a-hole? Oh, wait a minute. God darn it! It's a one-way thing. Oh my god. Can't tell where he is, but I can hear him walking. Anyway, so I hope everybody's having a good night now that I've discussed the horrible ways that I've found cats that have been tortured. And dogs, actually. Cats, dogs, I think like not really a gerbil, but it was something like a big gerbil, like not a guinea pig, it was something else. What are they called? I can't remember. I found one of those. That one I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to take care of that one, so that one I actually had to hand off to somebody else because I was like, I have no clue. All right, let's see here. Actually, a Daegu. Dagus. That's what it is. Daegu. I found one of those. I have no idea. Like I quite literally was like, I was like, what are you? I found somebody who actually like tried to crush it. I took it to a vet, and of course, they're like basically like it is nothing they can do for it. I was like, oh, that's not good. But hey, on a brighter note, every animal that I have saved, like aside from the Daegu, they've all lived. Even some of them that were on their way out the door. So I'm very happy. Unfortunately, most of them end up staying with me, but you know, whatever. Occasionally I'll find homes for them. I always make the joke that it's just like, I don't even mean to foster them. I mean to, like, you know, get them back to health and then give them to somebody, but you can only do that so many times before people just go like, why do you keep doing this? I'm like, because no one else will. Because if I give them to a vet, the vet's going to either put them down or they're going to just sit in a freaking cage for months on end if they ever find a person to take care of them. And by the way, since they've been abused, like the odds of them finding a happy family drop precipitously. And I'm too much of a softie for that. I'm way too much of a softie for that. However, if I ever found the people that did it to them, I would have a very different opinion. Oh, jeez. Oh, dude. Okay, so I don't know why I thought about this. Okay, I've got to be missing something here. I think I've just walked the entire circumference of this thing. Circumference? The outside. I've walked the outside of this thing like twice now. I don't think I'm missing a door anywhere. I gotta be missing something here. So I don't live like in the country or anything like that, and I don't live in the country for a couple of reasons. But one of the big ones is that I do not want to deal with some of the wild animals out there. Not because I don't want to hurt them or anything. You know, I'm more than happy to shoot coyotes and boars and things like that, but I just don't want to deal with them, you know? I don't want to. I used to live on the border of the country, like just outside of it, like a city, but it was getting close to country time, or country area, right? I'm fine with the country. It's great. I love it out there because there's no one there. But you know what? After walking on my front porch and then seeing like 3 or 4 wild dogs just look at me and then start to approach me, and then like as I'm moving back inside, they start to run faster at me. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready to go back to like closer to the suburbs. There's a pack of wild boars. A pack of wild boars in the upscale neighborhood next to mine. I can't believe that. But like one of my friends who lives there quite literally said, no, that's real. And I was like, no way. He's like, yeah, no, there was a big old stink about it. And like someone was going, should we just like shoot them? Like, I have my dad's 45. Can we just shoot them? And I'm like, can we watch? I want to see you try to shoot this boar. Okay, so I'm not sure. Okay, so hold on. Let's make sure that I have in fact. Okay, so I have. I'm not even noticing like the flickering on the surroundings. I mean, how many pieces of this thing are there? Come here. Come here. Oh, did I drop off on the wrong side? Is that what it did? Oh, nope, there it goes. Alright. I see, one of the things I'm not even bothering doing right here is like discussing the practicality of this place. Like, this is completely impractical. Why would you have torture chambers this far away from your prison cells? Like, I get it. And by the way, you have all your prison cells, and then you have all these little hanging prison cells. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, like all the skittering, I'm not even bothered by it anymore. I'm just trying to find the darn room. Where is the last room? Yeah, no, so the boars haven't actually hurt anybody yet. That's good. That's always good. But it's like, it's still, they're wild boars. Like, if nobody does, and the thing is, these are people that have lived, like, so... You know that like that old joke of like, oh, there's like the really big mansions, and then there's like the favelas, you know, the crappy areas. Like, I'm not in the crappy areas, not anymore anyway. But I wouldn't call it like the high-end area either. And I find it funny that it's like you've got a bunch of relatively well-off people that are like, oh, we have boars. Oh, that's weird. And I was like, no, hide your dogs, dude. Like, if they're boars, you need to get all your animals inside. You need to call an animal control person, or you need to grab a rifle, and you need to deal with those. Like, you shouldn't even be walking your dog. Like, boars, if they see something, they'll kill it if they're hungry enough or they want to. But yeah, it's always funny because I know a buddy of mine his family lives up there, and I'm just like, you really shouldn't let your little chihuahua out. It's kind of like letting your chihuahua out with coyotes around. Like, you don't want a dog. Alright, I'm about to give up on this part because I have no. I don't know where the other torture chambers are. Assuming there aren't any. Maybe this is it. Maybe I've gotten all 3 and I'm done, and I just don't know it yet. I have no idea. Oh well, whatever. Come here. Fine, I'll walk the long way around. Frickin' video game. Ugh. See, this is supposed to be a spooky, scary game, and it is. But I'm at the, as I said, the story is actually fascinating, and this part's just frustrating. It's taking me out of the horror aspect and is dumping me into the, okay, I'm kind of angry now. That and talking about that and looking at all the torture stuff just irritates the living crap out of me. I knew that it was gonna be there, like, you know, I knew the torture chambers existed, but it was like, oh my god, all the horrible ways to be tortured. Ugh. Ooh, maybe I should do a whole segment on medieval torture and like ancient torture methods. That way, by the end of it, I just hate everything.
Whatever it takes.
I'd like to. Maybe that'll be one of my history streams. Is all the horrifying torture methods of like the ancient world. Flogging was pretty bad. I think I did a little section on flogging just so people understood what it was that was happening to like somebody that got punished for with flogging. All right, where's the door? I think it's over there. There he is. Yeah. I'm not even scared of this guy. I'm just gonna let him pass. Oh, crap. So how are we all feeling? Do we all feel happy and fun now? Are we all feeling positive and energetic this Saturday evening? Or, because I turned the viewer count off on everything. I wonder how many people just left when I was discussing the horrible things that were happening to animals. Oh, is that the door? There's the door. I'm just going to assume I have all the pieces and call it a day. All right, let's see here. I see, one of the things I also find so fascinating about Daniel is that he, like, in one of his letters, like, said, thank God that there's all these people that have been essentially allowed for him to be just murdering and torturing. And it's like, I'm pretty sure God wouldn't want you to do this. And it's like, oh, no. And also, like, thank God that I can do these horrible things for my own salvation. And it's like, I'm pretty sure that's not how God works. I'm not a theologian, but I'm pretty sure God doesn't want you to torture His creation, and then, like, you know, for your you know, and I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that God probably doesn't want you to look towards torturing and dark magic for salvation. That just seems like a really counterproductive thing to do.
I do get it. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. There might still be a chance.
I have.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save me.
Ooh. Alright, so I was running around for no reason for a while. Oops. Agrippa, the dying man, wants a specific tonic made to save him. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. The pedestal and the chancel has a depression in it that could fit an orb. An orb is needed to enter. Okay, cool, that's fine. So let's go into that spooky place. You know what makes tonight even weirder? There's like a small thunderstorm going on in the background, and even though I got my headphones on, I can still kind of hear it. It's like I'll see little flashes in the window. It's like, oh jeez, oh jeez. So, do I actually have... Actually, I didn't think about it. Do I have the recipe? I don't think I do. I mean, if I do... Now, one of the things that I found interesting is it sounds like Agrippa, Vire, and...
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
It sounds like they were all doing this together, and it sounds like Agrippa, Vire, and Alex were all doing this in order to get to the other side. Whatever that side is, I don't know. Honestly, do I want to save Agrippa? I'm not sure I do. Like, in my opinion, all these people should be dead. Oh, look, an orb. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. Oh, God. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Yeah, no. Yeah. So I guess there's more than just 3 pieces.
It's close now.
Oh, my sanity's starting to wane. Let's grab the orb and then we'll the pieces of the orb. Again, like, you know, this is one of those things where it's like, actually, of the group, at least it sounds like Agrippa. Yeah, I take it back. Agrippa didn't do this. He actually put the orb back. Is my sanity that bad? What the hell's the matter with him? Okay. Alright. Let's close this behind us. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip, and it wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. I mean, at least... No, not really. No, I can't even think of that. Just... Like, what? Good God. Medieval torture, man. Like, Just not even once. Not even once. Okay.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
Ooh.
Not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Interesting.
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Yikes. Impaling. You know, there's a story of Vlad the Impaler where a man accused his wife. No. The wife accused. No, I can't remember. Anyway, they were accused of adultery. So the woman was impaled, of course, for the adultery. The man was then impaled for like lack of fidelity or something. Like, you know, basically like, you know, oh, you didn't take care of your wife, therefore like this is your fault. I was like, that's a bit harsh. It's like, oh, I was working really hard to feed and provide for my family. Like, well, you should have taken care of your wife in other ways, so dead. It's like, what? Imagine having an office up here. Good God, why? Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. So interesting. That last interaction with the arsonist and the constant reference to returning home, these people aren't human, and they never were. Daniel is. I think that's the reason why Daniel, like, well, maybe they're humanoid, I don't know. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I'd figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of the torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Oh, interesting. The drink that Daniel took. Fascinating. Now, a tough string made from hemp. Let's see here. I don't have that thing from Vire, though. That's my next problem. So now I understand, in part, why they have the crucifixion everywhere. Crucifixion is a horrible way to go. Not only do you have giant spikes railed into your, well, it's not really your wrist. It's actually like your upper forearm. But, and your feet. Like the bones, the tiny little bones in between your feet, if I'm not mistaken. Not only do they have that, and that's loads of fun. It's great fun. It's not the pain that kills you, and it's not the blood loss that kills you, because actually there's there's blood loss, but it's not as much as you might think. It's actually the suffocation. As essentially your lungs begin to fill with blood and water.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me.
I don't know what those ingredients are.
My faith is in your hands.
I don't even know what those ingredients are, though, bro. That's what I'm saying to you. You haven't told me. I don't know what those ingredients are.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart...
I mean, I'm not against saving him, because it sounds like he's one of the ones that found the orb by accident and then returned it. And then the shadow essentially just kind of was like, oh, okay, then you're fine. Like, that he was able to get away from that. Now, he could have also participated in this stuff too, but that doesn't seem like something that would condone itself to the shadow leaving you alone. I genuinely... Plus, I've also kind of looked everywhere. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go for that guy. Actually, you know what I could do? I think there's a full oil lantern way, way back yonder.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic...
I don't even know what the tonic is. And I thought you said I had the ingredients, or I had like the hold on, let's look at it again. Yeah, I don't have that. Maybe I can go in the other room and find it. I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna try to save him. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have... Like, if I need specific pieces, I don't know what those pieces are or where they are. And I've kind of walked around everywhere. I genuinely don't know where else I would go. I like how I walked down around the entire thing just to get back over here. Yeah, that's still some. See, look at that, guys. Efficiency and fuel economy. I ran all the way back here just to get a couple drops of oil. Why? Because I think I'm going to need it. So let's see if I can go to that necropolis place. Well, I call it the necropolis. I have no idea what that place is. The giant underground pathway to hell. Or at least the underworld, let's call it that. And this is the laboratory, isn't it? Okay, so let's see here. You know what? What if I have like a... I don't know why I've not thought of this. Well, maybe because I can't pick anything up. Why can't I pick up... Okay, let's try this. Let's just see if I can smack those, Nope. I mean, I would imagine this is the way I need to actually move. I mean, does that sound right to you guys? Like, I would imagine that this is the right way. Is, you know... That's kind of a long shot. Let's try the barrel. The barrel is yet to let me down. Go, barrel! Barrel, you are stuck. Okay. But yeah, the logic that I would have is that if I'm looking for materials for a tonic, my gut says the place marked off is literally the laboratory. The question is, how am I supposed to get through there? Guys.
You have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it.
What do y'all think, guys?
My fate is in your hands.
Should I keep trying to save him, or should I just go on?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything.
I would have imagined that I would have found the tonic.
Gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb. There might still be a chance for you to save it. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Let's see here. Let's see if we can't find it. Well, let's just move on. I thought about looking it up, but meh. But yeah, I'm wondering if, like, is that so? Uh-oh. Agrippa, Alexander, and Vire, like, that guy said that, you know, the others were not human, but he is. But, oh, snaps! Oh, God dang it. Wow, that was fast. And he got me through the door, too. Oh, okay, so I'm not dead. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like Shezerazar, and his long... Ah, god dang it. Get up. Get up.
You had me worried. set out to do? You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Okay, I don't want to do that. Alright, pick that up. Definitely going to use that. Nope. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Give me something, give me something, give me something. If the shadow's coming, I guarantee the game's gonna let me die by it. So no, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, grab that. Okay. Okay, that's probably the sound of the shadow. Move, god dang it, no! Come on. Alright, what if I do... No, god darn it! Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh crap. I want to throw away my bucket. That may be the only bucket that I have. What the hell's the answer? No! No! Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to look at this up because I don't want to die here. And maybe I'm too late. I don't know. Come on, where is it? Ah. Hello. God dang it. Ah! Oh, wait. Wait! Oh! Suck it! Okay, that one I just was like, okay, it's a long shot. Oh, the thing actually fell. Okay, cool. Okay. Last prisoner note. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of the last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Yeah, I don't blame you. What the hell happened here? Okay. I see a dead body. I have a bucket. Probably used for, unspeakable things. I mean, unspeakable things. We've been talking about torture half the night. Fantastic. Alright, so... let's... Oh, you know what? I probably would help to... Can I... Oh, let's attach the bucket to this. There we go. Raise it back up, and I'm sure that I'll have a brand new bucket full of mush. A bucket of water. Steps in the right direction, right? Oh, but I can do this. Yeah, boy. Oh, look at that bucket spin. So I guess we are near the end here, guys. I didn't know how long this game was going to be. Jeez. Run. Alright, this ghost thing is very unhappy with me. Oh, god dang it. Move, 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 move. Oh, god. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Don't do this to me, shadow thing. Oh, lovely. Ew, 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 ew. Just ran through a small little river of blood that exists for reasons unknown. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice, but she was still alive. She'd embraced him and wished him a grand adventure in Algeria. Who's Hazel? So I guess his sister. Or sister? Wife? I don't even know. Hard to say. What? Can I read it? Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. Took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Wow. The crying had stopped, and he could hear a whisper coming from the cell. They were up to something, and he would have to punish them. I like how, like, punishing them, like, or what? They'll die? Like, what do they got to lose? Do I have a bucket or anything? I'm trying to do this again. Maybe that was like the secondary chance to use the meat. I don't know about that. Blurp blurp. I guess that was like the secondary chance to use the meat. I don't know. I kind of don't blame the Shadow for wanting to kill this guy. Like, Daniel's a horrible person. Like, I understand his desire to get rid of the Shadow, and I understand that, like, what he was doing was probably by... He probably found the orb by accident. I think is the like, he basically discovered it and was like, oh, what's this? And it was broken. But I don't know. Oh, crap. Can I grab something and toss it on top or something? I think I'm just gonna have to eat the shot. Which I'm not really a big fan of, but okay. Oh, that didn't hurt me. Okay, that's weird. Usually that crap hurts me. Oh, crap. Alright, why does the Shadow cover everything in, like, tissue? Like, physical tissue. Well, at least that's broken open now, right? Alright, let's look for stuff. I guess that's where I can mix everything for Vyre's. Okay. But I don't really understand what this place that they're trying to get to is, or what it does. Let it burn. Who cares? No. Okay. Do I have any notes on that? Not really. So I still don't have the notes for that stuff.
Daniel, I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
But the chancel's the only way out of there, right? Oh, god dang it, that hurt.
Time is running short.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Oh, laudanum. Probably use that later. Bone saw. That's always good. Love to have bone saws. You never know when you gotta crack somebody's rib open and just, you know, or just carve a bone straight off. Of course it won't. Why would it want to budge? Bone saw. Alright.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things.
Nah, fine. I got nowhere to go. Got nothing to do. I mean, I've only got this monster thing hunting me. It's fine. Oh, there's nothing there.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sleep.
How much oil do I have? I have half a tank of oil. And I'm guessing I'm running out of it very quickly. He sounds very angry. He sounds very, very angry. Jeez. So she cried and struggled as he pulled at her arm. Her flowered Sunday dress ripped and she fell into the mud. Dude, did he, like, kill his sister? I mean, that's what I'm starting to believe, is that he killed his sister. Or he was trying to, or going to. God dang it. Let's see if I can do this the easy way, like I did last time. Just leave and come back. The last time there was a monster in there, the sight of her lifeless body crippled his psyche. He tried to remove himself from the scene, but he could not. Instead, he fell to his knees and begged her for forgiveness. Yeah, he killed his sister. Or whoever that chick is. He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in this story, but she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that. Yep. I think that did it, actually. But it looks like pieces are now not going to be... Oh, god darn it! It scares me when it does that. Let's see what we got. Oh, look, another one of these.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
There it is. The realization of what he is becoming. Say becoming, what he has become. I shouldn't say becoming. Becoming at least implies there's traction. There's this movement towards it, but he's long gone to, past movement. Is there something I gotta do in here? I mean, it looks like this piece is missing. Ow. Well, I'm not following, so I guess I'll just leave. And I'll look for other pieces. It looks like there's already pieces our side. Let's see, can I even get there? Maybe. Hello. Jump. Hey, at least the tar is still there. That's good, right? Alright, so what is this? Remains. Poison gland. And what's the poison gland for again? Oh, I forgot. No, that's not it. What was it for? There was a group of chances. So you see, just best release me from my banishment. But that so what was he banished from? Like this is the question that I have. What was Alex banished from? Obviously, it has something to do with this place that he's trying to get to. But like, why was he banished? And why can Vire and Agrippa help him do that? Because I would assume these two people are human, right? Unless there's something else, you know. Made him from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. Poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this. The vitae can be issued any agonized human victim's blood. I should have large amounts to distill it properly. Water dwelling in Karunk. I will have to dress Vire with this as he will have to supply me the host. Also, a properly prepared well. Hold on. Last crap. Prepared well should suffice to contain it. Alright, so is this the tempter? Okay, that's not what I wanted. I don't have anything that can draw blood from somebody. But I need to find a cadaver, I guess. I wonder if that was that dude. I wonder if that's that body that they dropped in front of me earlier. Alexander saw that the evening had taken a toll on his friend's mind and barred him from the inner sanctum. He could no longer be trusted to be part of the ritual. Yeah, I bet. Yes, 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 yes. Bone saw?
Don't get ahead of yourself. First, we need the tonic.
Alright, I am going to try to do the tonic, but let's see what we can find here. Oh, that's right, I can't go that way. Ow! God darn it!
appreciate your company, but I believe you have more important things to take care of.
I mean, no? Alright, let's see here. It won't budge. Of course it won't budge. It would be smart. Grate covers the drainage pipe. How about the bone saw? Oh, come on! Oh, hold on. Oh, right. Bam! I now have a jar of blood. So let's see if we can heal. Not heal. Move forward. Thank you.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
And the laboratory is up here. So I think I have what I need now. So let's go save Agrippa. Why not? I'm sure these creatures from another dimension definitely would do the same for me. Absolutely would do the same for me. No problem. That's it? Okay, cool. I was gonna say, what? Let's see, hold on. Ah. Is it this? No. Alright. And then I guess here. And then... Aha! This thing...
Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head.
I can't...
The tonic begins to run. You'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate, Alexander is opening into inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act. Quickly! Off with the head!
Alright. If it wasn't for Alexander, he would still be innocent and be able to die, so... This is partially true. This is partially true. Now, the thing is... you know, are they... Were the people that that Daniel was torturing and murdering, were they actually ever guilty of anything other than whatever Alexander told him they were guilty of? That's the first thing. And my guess is no. From what it sounds like, unless this place is just full of nothing but rapists, murderers, thieves, and the whole 9 yards... Nope. Nope. Ah, it's a crystal ball. It's a Palantir. Ow. Ow! What am I missing? What the hell? Why can't I enter? Am I just being impatient? I'm confused. I thought this was supposed to let me in. What the hell am I missing? Seriously, what the hell am I missing? Something over here? What the hell, game? Alright, I'm annoyed. What I understood was you assemble the orb, and that's it. Like, you should be able to go in, right? That was my understanding. Let's just check my notes before I get too frustrated. My notes. No, that's not it. Shattered orb. That's what I just did. Let's see. Mementos. The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machine. Oh, god dang it. Fine. I'd have to run all the way back then. Gosh darn it. It's a long way back, too. Ow! Why? I don't even know what it is that stops it from killing me. Whatever, fine, we're almost done. This is the end game. Doesn't matter how late we stay up now. All his life, he had thought that he was a good man. Terrible deeds were only committed by terrible people like Henry Bedloe, the bully in school. But now he had seen what he himself could do. Indeed. All men, if given... Actually, all people, not just men. All people, if given the opportunity and the right pressures, will commit horrifying acts against each other. That is a definite. I mean, anybody who doesn't believe that is just horrendously naive. Like, to the point where they've never actually had to deal with people that are desperate or in trouble or panicking. Hell, the past 2 years should be a great example of all of that. Wait. Oh look, cockroaches. Hooray! No, that's not it. Oh, snaps. I don't have access to the machinery. Well, I now have a new problem. I ran all the way back here to deal with the machine. God darn it! To deal with the machinery, and now I don't have access to it. He's no good. Is there anything over here? No. Oh my god. It's now becoming an annoyance. Yeah, I'm about to run out of oil anyway. Oh my gosh. Where? Oh, hold on, wait. Didn't I do something up here before? Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do it again. Oh, tinderbox. Can't really use it right now. Probably can't use it again, but... I wonder if oh, it's all webbed down, I guess. Oh, there we go. There's something I can finally stand on. But it's webbed closed. That is very frustrating. That is extremely frustrating. I just want to be done with you, game. Alright, I'm just gonna look it up. I just want... Not that. Not that. Not gonna lie, just I just want to be done, but the fact that I have to go do this is another freaking puzzle. Like, I don't mind puzzles, but like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fed up. this out. I missed something important, like I always do. But yeah, no, just I'm not gonna lie, just the non-stop everything's a puzzle. Like, I mean, jeez, if I wasn't streaming it, I think I'd be spending more time. But just, man, I just want to be done now. I just want to be done. I like this game, I like the story, but man, the puzzles are freaking annoying. Pretty much. And again, I'm trying. I don't want to know. Like, I hate. I think I've done a relatively decent job up till now of actually not requiring assistance getting some of the puzzles. Like, some of them are just like really stupidly simple, and I'm just like, oh, that's very frustrating. But then others, I'm just like, I hate everything. Let's see here. That? No. Can I pick you up again? Ow! And a big old rock. Oh, that's right, I'm about to run out of oil there. See, that's another thing, is that sometimes the rock, like the inventory is a bit weird, where it says like, oh, you need to actually double click it from your inventory. Other times you can actually interact with it like this. It's just kind of weird. There. Now, the next best thing is trying to figure. Oh shit! Can I hide under the table? No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am aware there's a monster coming. There's nowhere for me to go. But yeah, no, so far the story is very intriguing, it's very fascinating, and I like the fact that it doesn't tell me everything all at once. It gives me something to kind of work with. I was completely wrong at the beginning. I say beginning, it was only yesterday or whatever, where I thought that I was essentially the newest experiment of torture. I mean, no, I was involved in this process willingly, and instead of me being the victim, I am the perpetrator as well. Now the question is, why did Alex really decide to help me? That's the next thing, is that, like, yeah, I had an orb, I guess. Kind of. Alright, let's make sure there's no... Yeah, there's the shambling monster. Of course, he's going down the exact way I need to go, because of course he is. Of course he is. Why would he go any other way other than the way that I need to go? Is he coming back down? Nope. It's going right straight. And he's gone? I don't trust that. Not the slightest. Oh crap, run, 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 run. He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in this story, but she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that. Okay, so... now I have no idea what I'm doing here, except for that I need to... what was it? No mementos available. Notes. So I have to wait for Alex to open the portal to go back to whatever it is that he's going to. Then kill him. Then... so how did he get here? That's my first... so how did Alex get here? He got banished, but what did he get banished for? Oh, god dang it. More friggin' puzzles. You can't just let me beat the game. Oh my god. Alright, so I guess that's not great.
August 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. Now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Why is the picture all like grainy all of a sudden? Alright, so I stabbed myself with the other one. Let's not do that again. Alright, let's find pieces to something. Of course it won't open. Why would it open? That would be silly. Nope. Alright, so what's the next puzzle? I stood here, it turned everything red. I'll keep pressing it. Do something. Am I hurting myself? Probably. Do I need to turn these on? That's not what I wanted to do. Screw it, why not? Yeah, that's what I thought. Of course. That sounds about right. Well, see, I'm gonna die now. Yep, that's great. It's fantastic. Let's do more of that. Let's do it again. And now I can't see anything. But notice how, like, Daniel's issue isn't, like, his first issue that he talks about wasn't that, you know, Daniel had been made a murderer. That was his second issue. His first issue was that he would be left out of power. That's what I gathered from that.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
I have no idea, dude. I don't know how to kill you, dude. Ow. Okay, don't do that. Floating rocks. No. Alright, so I gotta do something with the rocks here. There's gotta be something I can do. I don't know what you want me to do.
Don't do that.
Okay, that's...
I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too. Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it.
Well, I don't...
You're so close, I beg you.
Well, I don't know how to kill you, bro.
I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance, trapped in a world I no longer recognize. As you gain your freedom, will you deny me mine?
Yes.
We are so close, closer than I've been for centuries. You killed us both.
I guess I didn't wait for him long enough to open up the portal.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back. You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins.
on about that.
There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
Okay, so I guess I should have just waited. I didn't know what actually to do there. The controls there were a bit weird. Like, I kind of wish that I'd waited. Now that I know that I just needed to wait before I knocked all them over, I kind of wish that I had waited so that we could have gone through the portal just to see what's on the other side. I have no idea where it was that we were going, or like if Vire was there or whatever. Maybe next year what we'll do is we'll play it again, except since now that I know what I'm doing, it'll, well, I say that now. Next year I'll probably have forgotten 90% of it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. This was pretty cool. I mean, I will say this right now. I think Soma had a lot of stuff better going for it. I think that the environment for Soma was a lot better, but this was really good too. Ask for absolution? What are you talking about? Wait, is there like another part of this or what? But no, I think the best ending would have been Daniel and him dying. I think that would be the only, like, I think that would have been the only real happy ending for me, because, like, he may have killed Alexander, who I guess deceived him into doing this, but he knew that he was going to be harming people in a vicious manner in order to save himself. And I think that the argument that, oh, well, these are just criminals, it's like, well, okay, that's understandable to an extent, but still, like, you are butchering people. Imagine, like, oh, you're an arsonist, you deserve to be tortured and murdered slowly. It's like, what? What's 8271? What's that? Okay. Okay. Wait, does it continue? Oh, wow. Okay, so I can actually just go back and replay it. Cool, let's do that. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a single playthrough.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I still
Don't
do that.
And
I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? You are ruining it.
all right.
We are so close, I beg you.
All right, this time I'll wait.
Maybe I'm saving mine too. I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance. Trapped in a world I no longer.
I wonder if I can just walk through the portal, whatever that is.
Your freedom. Will you deny me mine?
I don't know, maybe.
We are so close. Closer than I've been for centuries.
I thought this was gonna be like Soma, where like it just deletes your game. Like that's it, you're done. And I have no idea how long it takes you to make this little portal thingy happen, so. Looks like he's making progress.
You see it. A whole other world. finally return home.
Alright, yeah, how do I kill you now? Can I...
But you, I'm sorry, Daniel. You won't be able to. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way.
What the hell?
Please, let me go.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'll never tell you.
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
Okay, so... So there's not an ending for Vire? That's it? So can we skip this? All right. So what do you mean ask for absolution? I don't get it.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear
Oh, yeah.
now? Am I the villain?
Very bad things.
Good and evil. Such comforting concepts.
Why is he naked?
Hardly applicable.
And again, what are
you so
these?
blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
I have no idea. I've only met Agrippa like once. Again, dude, you're floating. You are floating. The f are you? I mean, like, are you a human being? Like, are you mortal? If I stab you, do you die? Like, why are these things, whatever you want to call them, here, right? Like, why are they at all bothering involving themselves here? Come on. Come on.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home. But you... No! You fool! You have ruined us!
How so? Did I? Oh, dang. Oh, okay. I thought this is okay. Cool.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Okay. Honestly, if that was that's a terrible ending. The hell? Like, okay, don't worry, it'll be all right. Okay, well, what is all right? What does that mean? What happened? Okay, the thing, the phantom thing killed both Alexander and myself, and I'm now in that portal thing, I guess. That doesn't tell me anything. Doesn't tell me anything. So, I mean, just what? How are you going to help me if I'm stuck on the other side or whatever? Dude, the first ending is at least like, hey, I went through a trial by fire and I made it out alive and I killed the man that, you know, essentially, you know, conned me into doing something horrible. At least there's that. Like, unless I'm missing something, I would say that, like, really the first ending where I just push over the pillars, that's definitely the best ending they have in this game. That is by far the best one. Just because there's at least some closure with what's going on. At least when you leave the castle, I'm sure that everybody around you is probably like, wow, that guy's a psychopath. That guy's just a nightmare. But this one is just, oh, you both died. All right, cool. Like, I don't understand, like, what it is that just happened here, aside from the fact that I guess I'm in the portal, which is just a black space. And again, like, we know very little about that space, which is probably good. I mean, them trying to explain to us what's on the other side of that portal is probably not in their best interest, at least for story-wise. But now I'm just kind of astonished that that's all there is. Like, the bad ending is, okay, you died, and Alexander gets to go back to his home where he was banished from, but that's it. Oh my god, that's highly disappointing. That's fine. Well, at least I got those three endings. Unless there's another one which I'm not aware of. But well, guys, that is Amnesia. It was fun. I did enjoy it. That was a lot of fun playing the game. I didn't realize I could actually just, you know, load back up. I know that Soma doesn't let you do that. You've got one file and you just run through the whole thing. That's it. So I know it's getting kind of late. It is a little bit past when we would quit, so I think now's a good time to stop. I think that this next week's the last week of October, isn't it? Right? Let me double check. Yeah, next week's the last week. So I got a few days to pass through one more game. We've done, what, 2, 3 so far? 2? No, 2, because I didn't finish Outlast, and Prey is going to take me way too long, so I'm going to have to pick that one up later. So I wonder what I can do next. Maybe Dead Space or something? I don't know. But I hope everybody enjoyed watching this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you at the latest on Monday. As I said, I'm still trying to find time to put more streams in for October, even though we've got only 1 week left. I still want to do some more streams and get some more game time in. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening, guys. I will see you all again on Monday, as I said, at the latest. Have a good night.